Coming up next, we've got our biggest panel for today. We've got Nicole from Recharge moderating, and then we've got Dan, Kate, and Hannah coming on stage. So please give them a nice round of applause. Welcome. Of course.
Okay, I brought a crew with me, so I hope we're ready. Today we're going to be speaking about how to harness subscription revenue, reoccurring revenue, growth, and retention. And I brought some really amazing, brilliant minds with me to do so. I'm Nicole Harvey. I work for Recharge. I'm part of the account management team. I'm really excited to be here. For those who don't know what Recharge is, we're the leading subscription platform in the industry, now a unified suite of tools to really enhance the customer experience. And I would love to introduce, we have Kate from Hive Brands, we have Dan from Thesis, and we have Hannah from Blueland. Okay. And I would love to kick it over to Dan to start off. I would love everyone to just say what your business is and really how you are utilizing subscriptions to grow and retain your customers.
So we sell personalized nootropics, which are supplements that help with cognition, everything from energy to focus and creativity. Subscriptions is the backbone of our product. Users will get the best results when they use our product regularly, and we are at a more premium price point. So if somebody's using us on a daily basis, over the course of a year, they'll spend about $1,000 on our product. To have a product at that price point, we really need to have a measurable impact on somebody's overall quality of life and well-being. And so what we've done is, in addition to just selling the product, it's really how do we build community, content, and ensure that people are able to reach their goals. And that's kind of like the core of our subscription offering.
Yeah, we're going to definitely talk a lot about community today, because I think subscriptions is one thing and it's our core at Recharge, but like I said, it's about the customer journey. So do you want to talk about, Kate, what Hive Brands is and what the customer journey is like for a Hive customer or subscriber?
Sure. So, hi, everybody. So Hive is an online shop for sustainable and socially conscious brands. We are a grocery store where everything you buy from us, you know, is better for the planet, for your community, for the earth, et cetera. We vet everything. You can trust that we've truly done the homework to do that. So subscription for us is, started as a way to just sort of continue the conversation with our customers and make sure that the peanut butter they discovered with us now shows up at their house every month, and so they don't have to worry about it, because we can agree a peanut butterless month is a tragedy.
That it is.
And now, we know that our subscribers are our best customers. We know if we can get that first order as a subscription, we're really setting us up for success as a partner to our customer, better so than a one-off order. And so we're changing a lot about our site and creating a membership program and rethinking how we talk about subscriptions to make it a monthly Hive box rather than a subscription to the peanut butter. You get whatever you want in your box. So we're doing a lot of work there that I'm happy to totally geek out about later, but we have more exciting things, I'm sure.
Yeah, Hannah, do you want to talk a little bit about Blueland and the subscription experience that your customers go through?
Sure. I'm Hannah. I work at Blueland. We sell eco-friendly cleaning supplies with the idea that we're trying to reduce single-waste plastic. So for us, we started as a D2C business where you could buy our cleaning sprays, our laundry tablets, dishwasher tablets, but everyone's going to continually clean because everything gets dirty. So subscription is kind of a no-brainer for us. So again, we started D2C. We are now at a place where 80% of our revenue is repeat revenue, and I would say around 40% is subscription specifically. So for us, how we get someone to decide to subscribe to us, and then how we keep them happy and excited to get their quarterly box is really crucial here. What was the question?
No, I think you answered it perfectly. I would like to take a moment, because we're in a very weird climate right now within just e-commerce, and I think we always talk about retention. I talk about retention with my merchants on a daily basis and how we're trying to grow LTV and reduce churn. That is the biggest topic that I've seen come up this year. I would love to throw it over to Dan because Dan, you and I were talking about churn just yesterday actually, and about some of the different things Thesis is doing to mitigate churn and some of your quick actions to really see the test of how those quick actions are regaining those customers back.
Yeah, so with retention, I think data is incredibly important. It's also some of the most difficult data to get. So on an acquisition funnel, there's a lot of tools, but in retention, you have Recharge, Shopify, Klaviyo, and tons of different events that it's really hard to understand where somebody is in the customer journey and to A/B test and figure things out. To get this data, there's several things that I would recommend. So the simplest thing is just talk to customers. This was advice that was given to me by somebody, and if there's a customer who churns, and I go through every week I talk to customers. So it's like, you've been with us for a year, why did you churn? And just getting a call from senior leadership is very helpful, and people will tell you what it is, and it helps inform the product. Then when you get down to kind of some of the tools we use, what I was discussing with you is we built a system just to A/B test the refill emails, which has been incredibly valuable. And it's, the recharge event of upcoming order will go to Klaviyo, and then we have A/B tests in there, and we track manually what percentage of people churn off of those emails. And we've been able to build in educational flows into the refill emails, which was really impactful. So it's not just a transactional email, but it's saying, you've been on the product for a month, this is what you can expect, this is what you can expect in your next box. We've been able to push people to take other actions besides like skipping or churning to help them achieve their goals and optimize their subscription.
I love that. I think that's a perfect story when it comes to how to reach those customers that are, on that border of churning, but you're trying to also win them back at the same time. I want to kind of switch gears and talk about lifetime value. I talk a lot about community with my merchants, and I know that's something that Hive does a really good job at. It's not just like a subscription that you're getting your grocery box. It's really building that trust and loyalty with your brand. So can you talk about any of like out of the box features that you're using right now or that you're going to be implementing that is really going to build that community?
So for us, CRM is a big part of the community building, which I'm sure is true for everybody out here. And we have a few pillars of that. On the messaging side, we're always talking about the sustainable swap that you can make for getting plastic out of your cleaning routine, or your favorite box of pasta. We've got one that has a compostable, that little plastic window in the box of pasta that you have to take off so you can recycle the box. A brand that we carry has a compostable one. So we do a lot of work giving you just a little bit of education on the way to keep your life the same but make it better. We're working a lot with our merchandising team on making sure that newness and discovery is all around, and we've got emails and social, et cetera, where we're bringing our team in to talk about the new thing that we have or the products that they always send in their box when they go to the beach or whatever it is, just to keep people in the fold and pass along some of that. If you trust us, you can trust the team, and we're telling you that whatever is new is great.
I love that. I think you talked a little bit about that you're going to be building out your membership program. You don't have to give us all the details of your membership program, but I think with memberships, people get confused the difference between like subscriptions and a membership, right? With a subscription, you're getting that reoccurring order on whatever cadence that you opt into. With a membership, it's really creating that program that will enhance that experience for the customer. I don't know if any of you, like Katie, if you want to talk about that, or Hannah, what you guys view that membership program to be like and how you're going to kind of make the customer understand the difference between a subscription and a membership.
Sure. So exactly what you're saying. A subscription is a product and a membership is an experience. And we're switching our whole experience so that it's about becoming a member means you get a monthly box and you can choose whatever goes in it. You have total flexibility, you're in control. It's, there's all these sort of psychological things that we can tweak. But it's not just like Big Brother is watching science, it's true. Like if you have groceries, you go through things at a different time. If you're cleaning, maybe you go through products every 2 months or every 3 months. That peanut butter, again, doesn't last, whatever it is. And the way we're switching it is that if you have a subscription, you're a member, you're part of the family, you're gonna get all of these benefits, more to come, check it out in a few months. But the flip side is that if you're not a member, it's not gonna be great. And we're okay with that. I think part of what makes it a little different for us is since we're a retailer of multiple brands, we sort of get a long tail on the units. And so we can cast a really wide net around what you're purchasing. And that lets us say, whatever it is, just get a box that comes, it's fine, you can cancel it, don't worry about it. And if you're not willing to just check the box, like, see ya, go to the corner.
I think that's let's touch on flexibility because that has a lot to do with retention. You want to provide your customer the autonomy to come in and have that flexibility to do whatever they want with a membership or their subscription. I don't know, Dan or Hannah, if you want to talk about what you're doing a little bit differently from your competitors to, provide that flexibility to your customer. So anything from like skipping, swapping. I know the biggest thing that we see, or my merchants will come to me and be like, okay, I have active subscribers that are not ordering. So that's revenue that's not coming in. So what are you going to do to entice the customer to keep reordering, even though they're an active subscriber, but maybe to stop them from skipping every month? Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, I can take that one. Not directly answering your question, we actually don't allow skips. So the reason for that is, as of right now, if you think about it from the perspective of the user, what is different between a skip and a delay? They're essentially the same thing, and it's, maybe on the back end it's something different with the code, but to them it's like, I don't want the product right now, right? So are we adding more confusion by giving them these two different options? On Recharge side, like a skip for us is at least 3 months because that's the cadence of our subscription. Rather, if we offer them a delay, hey, you could do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, it gives us a little bit more flexibility to see that revenue come back faster. So that's the first thing for us. And then I think with delay, again, you can set it to a day or time that makes sense for them. Let's say they just can't, they're not gonna be home on that Thursday, so they don't want it delivered then. They want it just, the next day. A skip doesn't really let you do that. So I think you need to understand for your business what a skip can mean, like on a forecasting level, and then also understand, hey, does delay make more sense given the product usage? So that's my 2 cents there.
No, I love that. How about you, Dan? Because very different product lines, and with supplements, you probably see people, if they're not using or they have too much, that's always like a reason sometimes customers cancel. What are you guys doing to really ensure that reoccurring order is continuing month over month?
So we implemented kind of like a hierarchy of making the actions that we want easier. And like, we don't make it difficult to cancel, but it should be just as easy to resubscribe as it is to cancel. And we kind of developed a framework like that with our product team. And skipping should be really easy because we have people that either they have too much, people go on vacation. Our product is used primarily while people are at work or in school, and sometimes people will take extended vacations. And the best thing about our product is they notice when they don't use it. So just having a reminder, hey, you haven't had a box in a while, how do you feel? And with subtle messaging like that, and also, if we launch a new product or we have a new offering, allowing them to be updated and excited about that and making it easy for them to resubscribe and try it, or to, if they skip, they can say, like, order now because they want to try something new. And that works pretty well.
I love that. By the way, I just took some of Dan's products before, Confidence. I can already feel it kicking in. I love it. Check out Thesis if you haven't. Kate, I just want to talk a little bit about your churn strategy, Because when we're talking about churn, and again, it comes up probably every call, right? There's different ways we can incentivize the customer to continue to reorder or come back, or win back strategy, right? Are you guys doing anything from that win back strategy that is like a little bit different or new, or that you're testing? I know Recharge is just coming out with A/B testing, so if a customer goes to cancel, you can actually configure certain strategies with cancellation reasons. So I know that's something that you guys were taking a look at and you were talking about with your account manager.
We have a lot on our to-do list for things that you're coming out with, so get ready, buckle up. But connecting back to membership, one of the components that's coming out that's new that we're really excited to implement is the idea of, sort of credits and cashback and incenting folks with dollars, Hive bucks, not real dollars, over codes. I think that's going to be a super interesting strategy. We know that the customers we get on the first go with the promotion are incredible customers for us. So it will be very interesting to see if it's their fifth order and we win them back on a promotion. Does that make them doubly as good? More to come. I don't know.
I love that. Well, we have a couple of minutes left. I would actually personally love to know from each of you, what are you most excited about over the next 12 months that you guys are either working on or that you want to work on within your companies? Hannah, do you want to take it, the first one?
Sure. Similarly to Kate, we're also working on like a membership idea. I think for us, it's a little bit different in the idea of like tiers. So I think, again, everyone needs to clean. So getting them started on like a one-time purchase. If they love it, they can subscribe. And then for our high value repeat subscribers and customers, what can we do to keep them retained with us, and particularly the D2C channel? I'm sure a lot of brands here are testing other channels, whether it be Amazon, retail, etc. How do you make sure that they're not getting peeled off and cannibalized into these other channels? Because at the end of the day, D2C is the most profitable channel, at least it is for us. So how do we make sure that they're not going off to these other channels? And I think that membership is going to be that answer for our most loyal customers.
I love that.
So for us, we've been very capital efficient and focused on short-term goals for most of the life of the company. We just closed a Series A couple of months ago, and we're focused on expanding out the team. We're hiring a lot of marketing positions, so if anybody's looking, I'm here, and several members of my marketing team
Go find Dan if you want a marketing job.
But essentially, we've been focused on short-term growth goals, and now we have the capital and the resources to invest in long-term, and this is kind of like building out products, building out community, doing larger scale partnerships, and it's a really different type of challenge that I'm really excited to do.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're planning to, breaking news, don't tell anybody, really shift the business to be auto ship forward.
Oh.
And have that be membership at Hive is it. Maybe most it. So, that's a huge opportunity for the team and a huge shift in the way that every part of our business thinks about their day-to-day. So the hope is that we can do that and see really great response as quickly as possible.
Sounds like you all have very big plans ahead of you guys. I really appreciate everyone coming out and listening to us talk for 20 minutes. If you want to know anything more about Recharge, we're at Kiosk 12. And definitely see these amazing, wonderful people walking around. I hope you guys are staying and enjoying a bit of
There's
time.
lunch.
There is lunch.
You
so
can feed me. I'm
okay,
available.
good. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it.